Experts, and we're going to show you what we got done on our XJ camper build. Now today I'm going to actually show you the interior and some of the seat slash bed situation we got going on in here. Now this right here isn't really something that has to be done for an XJ camper build, okay? Our regular XJ camper build, in the first few videos right there, we were getting into detail how to construct it and put it together and all in a good, safe manner. This is one of those add-on features that you could possibly use in any kind of vehicle. You can take my ideas and run with it. I don't care. Heck, if I can help you, that's fine. And but what we designed in here is a system that's kind of different than anything I've seen before. There's the VW van guys, they call it rock and roll seats, which are real nice. I've looked at a lot of videos on those. And then you got some slide out style seats and stuff. A lot of van people are building them all. Well, we went with a little bit different route for what we got, and I hope this can help you out. All right, so as Wesley pulls on up here, we're going to be looking at our brackets inside here, and I'll show you what I got. All right, I got this little stand, which is bolted through the floor with just 2 nuts on bottom, okay? You got these right here, just regular old round steel that's been flattened off and made these pieces here, welded that together, welded these, and then over there you'll see almost the same thing on the side rails right there. Now it kind of looks a little odd, probably different than most people's ever seen before, but it'll come together here in just a second. We got this right here, this rail here that I built, and it's same type setup as what we got. These are the 3 main components that it takes to work this seat. Okay, now most of you, if you look through our previous videos, you can see that, yeah, we got our battery box here, which was made out of a heavy-duty electrical panel from some sort of factory or industry. And we just chopped it up, made it into a big, huge battery box, belly pan, whatever you want to call it. Then right here can be electronics, a board going across here, board going across here, which cap this off, making this a full floor. Then we got our little, what I call conduits that runs through the frame, all the way to the back, all the way to front, all the way through our tongue, so we can run electrical wires, so we can run water tubing, anything we want to do. So these are open, and they will have a nice little cap that will go on top of these once we're done, okay? So let's get back into the seat setup, seat slash bed. Okay, the only thing that you need to work this system, the only tool you'll need, because I know a lot of systems you got to have a wrench and this and that and a hammer and whatever it takes to work. You need 2 hands, possibly even 1 hand if that's all you got. All right, let me show you how this works. We got 6 panels here. All right, the first panel, I'll take this first panel, and we got these little brackets made right here. These special little brackets made right here. All that is a piece of water pipe and a piece of angle iron bolted to a piece of plywood. Okay, now you take this panel, here it is, lay it right here, and slide it right there, and it's in place. All right, right here, our hinges, that makes into our hinge. Once it's locked into place, you cannot move that. See the hinge right there? And then as I come down, right there, you can see the hinge system right here. And then if I want to take it out, it slides out. If I want to put it back in, it slips in. That's all it is. And with it turned up like this, it will not come loose. Okay, that's 1. Number 2, same system, put it in this one. Number 2, same setup. All right, number 3. Number 3. Same set. All right, let me put the other 3. Okay, before I put these other 3 in, I'm going to explain something to you. If I was camping by myself with my camper, then I can easily put my cushions across here, sleep on that side, and use this side as a regular floorboard. Let me show you. I could easily stand here. Remember, there'll be a panel here, and I can step like this, and I can sit just like this. Not a problem. I could be on my bed if I wanted to sleep. Put my feet this way, just like I've been saying, and lay like that. Okay? Just one side. I could utilize that how I want to. If it's me and my wife here, gonna be camping in this, and I want to use both sides, let me put those 3 panels in. All right. One, 2. Number 3. All right, so I will have, instead of one large mattress, I'll have cushions that fit tightly together. Most people that's done van builds and stuff like that understand that as long as you're tight with your cushions, you're gonna have a comfortable mattress. It's not a big deal. I'll have independent cushions that can go on these, sitting up about so high to make a nice mattress. I can take these cushions and put them on a park bench, whatever I want to, and be able to sit down and use them for other items other than this. Now you might ask, why in the world did I go through so much effort to build these hinges to make this? Well, let me show you. This panel here, if I lift it up, I make my latch here, I got a seat that way. If I want to hang my legs out the front and look out that way and sit out that way, I can. If I want to take this panel, flip it over, now I can reset my latch and have my seat this way. A seat can sit this way and my feet go here, and I can sit right there and do whatever I want to while that person's not being disturbed. And then I can turn around and let these right back down and utilize this other side the same way. Flip that up, make a seat that way if I want to. If I want to tilt it this way, I can do that. If I want to flip this over, make that into a seat here, then I can turn around and sit it there like that, just like a little seat that way. So that's why I did that. Now remember, this will be closed up, and of course there'll be a carpet down, whatever. So it will actually make a regular seat. I'll have this closed up. The kids or whatever can sit right here if they want to. There will be a wall right here to divide off my sleeping area from my kitchenette area, which will be out the back. So at any time, if I want to get under one of these panels, I can remove that one cushion, flip it up, get my item out of there, close this one. If I want to lift this one up and get my stuff out of here, I can do so. Right here, these little panels here, they made little old cubbies, just the shape of the floorboard and the way it made right there. This will be little old cubbies. I can put stuff in there. So that's kind of how we made. This is what I call our flip-flop bed slash seat system. Okay, so that's how we did this. And like I said, the only tools required is basically your hands, because sometimes it's a pain to have to keep up with this wrench, that wrench to undo your system and change it around. With this, you don't have to. If you want to remove these panels and have it wide open, you have the freedom to do so. Panels stack up real small and neat so that you don't have a lot of congestion left off in your vehicle if you had to just stack these up. So right here, we put up these little sidewalls. Of course, these will eventually be covered. we'll have openings here to store stuff into these quarter panels here. So we'll have that going on as we go through, our build. Now, like I said to start with on this video, this is an item that you could use on some other project. It don't have to be an XJ. Our XJ camper is pretty much built and roadworthy. The next thing that we're going to be working with, of course, is our axle. We chose to do a different style system than a lot of people would. There's a lot of different right ways of doing it, and we're just utilizing one of them that we figured out. So just hang tight with us and come back and watch our next videos.